What are we going to do with this thing?
You ruined it again, didn't you?
I didn't ruin it.
Yeah, you did. The front wheel fell off. And it weren't me. I know I built it, but that was nothing to do with me.
Well, there was query that by many people at the track that you'd misbuilt it because they'd never seen anything like it.
I didn't misbuild it. Okay, I got.
Do you know what? I checked the manual, and do you want to know
what was wrong with it? What happened? Apart from your terrible driving, what happened?
Do you know what? You didn't misbuild it. What actually happened is, I am still struggling to get this car set up. Yeah. All right. So, what was happening is the car was understeering, which meant I couldn't get on the power to hit that really short off the turn jump.
Yeah.
Which meant I kept coming up short on it, and I came up short and landed on this wheel.
I saw that. Yeah.
And what it actually did, it wasn't a screw that had come loose. It wasn't a bolt that had come loose. It was the insert where the bearing goes in on the inside, ripped it straight through the insert. The bearing was still attached and it ripped straight through.
That's a bit odd.
That is...
Because on there's two of them. Well, you got an alley one, you got a plastic one.
Yeah, the alley one's on the outside. And then the plastic one's on the inside. And the alley one was still attached to the wheel, and with the bearing in it, literally ripped straight out.
Yeah, a bit weird that. Well, I wonder if anyone else has had the same issue.
I think there's a couple of people that had that issue. But, as I say, the main issue that I was having on the day was horrendous understeer and not being able to get on the power out of the turns. And as I say, it was causing my ability to hit that jump. I just couldn't do it consistently.
No.
So, I had an idea.
Go on.
I thought to myself, do you know what? I don't want to race. I just want to get some track time and I want to get this car dialed in. So I headed off to one of our favourite little indoor tracks.
Yeah.
And let's go see what happened. So, back at Southcambs track, it was good to see Mr. Talbot.
Kev was down there.
Kev was down there. We had a good chat.
Yeah.
And RC Kicks, he's joined your club, hasn't he?
Yeah, he
Team Associated.
Team Associated. Yeah.
So he was running the B6.4.
Hey, do you know what?
What?
I weren't there.
You weren't there?
No.
So he was running the B6.4, which is the same car as you, same car as Tom Lee, and I think the same car as Talbot. So you are all sort of just copying each other. And do you know what? That's quite a good thing at a club. If there's lots of people running the same car, it's really easy to get setup advice.
It is, yeah.
And even when you're down at DMS, there's people there that can help you up with your car setup. If something breaks, there's people there normally that have got spares that they can help you with. So it's really helpful to get a same car as many of the local drivers. And we've said that a lot on the channel, haven't we?
We certainly have. We have to be realistic, right? You and I said many times before on the channel, we love our racing. We love our racing. But we can't do it all the time. You have a family. I have a family. We can't always get out. We race once a week if we're lucky. So to dial a car in once a week is going to take a long time. It took me a couple of months with my car, of constantly changing it and asking people at the track and this and that and the other. And it's 90% there now. But you're starting out with this car.
The thing is, again, you've had a lot of support from local drivers, people that got the same cars. And that is where I'm struggling with this. Because there's not many people running this car locally.
No.
There's not many people running this car in the UK. And it is a DC, which stands for dirt and clay. So it's a dirt and clay car, and I'm trying to run it on carpet. The setup guides aren't really there for it.
Have you not looked online and set up
I've
sheets
had a little
and
bit of
stuff?
a look online. However, I was chatting to a TLR driver recently, and he is not running anywhere near a box stock car.
No.
And it seems to be that a lot of the people running this car are making a change to the rear. So at the moment, I'm running pretty much stock at the back. What they are running is they're running the four-wheel drive of rear suspension arms. In order to do that, there's a few other bits that you need to change. So you change one thing.
What you're saying is, and I'll get close to the mic for this,
Go on then.
is you've got to spend some money.
I do have to spend more money on this car.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, because at the moment, again, I'm still running the team associated shocks because I've not been able to get the bits I need to fix the shock that I broke the first time I took it out.
Correct, yeah.
So, do you know what? All the little changes that I have made to this car, it is getting better, but it's getting better very, very slowly. So, what I don't tend to do is make all the changes at once, because then you don't know which one's been good, which one's been bad. So if you bear in mind I'm only going to get 4 runs a night, the first run I might, so for example, first run we stood the shocks up at the back.
Yeah.
Went out, that's a bit better. Second run we laid the shocks down at the front.
Yeah.
That's a bit better. Next run we started taking spacers out to try and change the roll centre of the car.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, so this week I'm going to add some weight into the front. And it's every time we add one of these little things to make the difference, but it takes time. It's not a quick fix.
You can't, I've said this many times before.
You can't rush perfection. Yeah, whatever. I just want to race and I want to be
Don't take the
competitive.
mick out of me.
I want to race a car that's competitive. And
Maybe, have you ever thought about
Just-
this? Maybe,
you're going to call me rubbish, aren't you?
no. Maybe you're just not very good. I didn't say rubbish, did I? Maybe you're just not. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. You're gonna get there with this car, man. You can't give up, you know. You got
There
to
is
just
that.
keep pressing forward.
Perseverance.
Perseverance.
And that is part of our
I mean, look,
isn't it?
if you were to get another car, you see, we've got a team associated, right, on the channel.
We have indeed.
We got this. What do you think you might go?
Do you know what? If we go with the whole rule of do what the locals are doing, there's a lot of people local that use a local company called Schumacher.
There is.
And they have a very nice 2-wheel drive buggy. Which
Those Schumacher 2-wheel drive LD2 cars,
so good.
they do very well. Do you think
Dave's
they
car.
might be bringing
Dave's
a new-
car was
Oh,
rapid.
Dave. You talk about Dave?
Dave.
There's so many Daves. There's
There
Dave
is.
at
But Dave.
Club, and there's another Dave we know.
There is.
Are you talking about Dave?
I'm talking about Dave.
Ah,
the Dave
yeah,
who
Dave.
sets his son's car up
Dave.
even better than his own.
Oh, Dave.
Dave, that's the Dave. Yeah, he is running an LD2.
You should
and
ask Dave. You know, maybe if you get a Schumacher,
give it to him. He can build it
give
for
it to
us.
Dave. Give it to Dave.
Or I build it.
Give it to Dave.
That'd be silly. You can build it.
I'll build it.
He can set it up. There we go.
I wonder if Dave's watching. Dave, if you're watching, we might do that. But listen, this is unfinished business.
It is
right?
unfinished business. And that is a question for you guys, actually. Where do you draw the line? Where do you go, do you know what, this car is just not meant to be? Maybe it'll be suited to Astro tracks and outdoors. Maybe I need to get this over to
Stop fold.
Stopfold or Hearts.
You know, we keep saying that and we
I
haven't
need to
done
do it. Maybe I can have an indoor car and an outdoor car. Ah,
There you go.
it's got dirt and clay. That's outdoor stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I might make this my outdoor car. I'm going to
Do that.
waterproof it.
Waterproof it.
And then I'll get myself a carpet car, which will be
Carpet car.
completely separate.
Do it.
Actually, maybe I won't get the LD2.
What are you going to do?
I quite like the look of the Storm. Their new stadium truck looks well nice.
Oh, yeah, but where would you run? You do like the old stadium trucks,
I
don't
do.
you?
And they say they've just literally released or pre-released the pictures of it for pre-orders. It looks very, very nice. So maybe that is what we do. They're going to be running that at the MKGP. Maybe I
They
could
look
run
good,
that.
don't
They
they?
do look good. And I thought, if you are going to buy a car like that, obviously they run buggies at our club. I put a little message on DMS earlier on and said, are you going to be running stadium trucks? And he said you can run anything. But if there's more than 4 of us, we get our own heat. If not, I have to go in with the buggies.
Oh, right. Oh, well, that's good then.
So maybe that's what I should do. And then I've got my buggy
Do you know,
and I've got my stadium truck.
that's one of them things, isn't it? Because if you go down a club and someone, sometimes they do them run what you brung nights, yeah? And somebody brings something like that, a stadium truck or whatever, people start going, what's that? And they go, it's a stadium truck. And then before you know it, someone else has got one. Someone else has got one. Then there's 4 people. Then you get in your own heat. And then before you know, the whole club is overrun with this new class. That's how these new classes are born. So maybe
That might be my
Hopalong
thing.
RC is a big enough channel now where we can start introducing these, not new classes, because it's been around a while, but getting them back. Like your short course thing, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Do you know what? And that's again when we did the Pop Along GP. They don't run short courses at Gatwick.
No.
I think they might be in the future. It might be a thing because they were quite popular.
They were indeed. But listen, to sum things up then, don't give up on that. Maybe
Buy another car.
yeah, buy another car. Yeah. Moral of the story is, don't be hard on yourself. That is a work in progress. We're going to get it right.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, that's going to be your outdoor car. You're going to get a nice new shiny car, probably by the end of next month or something like that, because we need some more content. So if anyone wants to give us a new car or anything, or anything like that.
It's a nice T-shirt you got on there.
Yeah.
Is it your Rochester RC one?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if anyone wants
I've got my Schumacher one on.
Oh, yeah.
It's not my Schumacher T-shirt.
Yeah, I do like that. So I was just thinking, if anyone wants to, get us a new car,
We could go here, couldn't it?
There.
We could talk
Then
about
maybe
it.
we could talk
Talk
about
to you
it.
guys about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be pretty
Talk
cool.
it. You could break it, I'll fix it. Same old pop along story.
Yeah, we could enter the MKGP. I won't get a spot.
You won't get a
And then you get to
spot.
race it.
I'll get to race it and laugh at you.
I
When
get to
you
film
do
it.
You can film it. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, doesn't it?
Anyway.